Did you know that nearly 70% of Americans over 60 live with high blood pressure, often without even knowing it? It's called the silent killer because you might feel perfectly fine until one day you don't. I remember a man named George, 65 years old, from Ohio. He went in for a routine checkup and was shocked to learn his blood pressure was 160 over 90. He said, "But I feel okay." The truth is, high blood pressure often has no warning signs until it leads to a heart attack, stroke, or kidney damage. But here's the good news. Science shows that simple changes in what you eat can naturally lower blood pressure and protect your heart. No complicated diets, no expensive supplements, just real everyday foods you can find at your local grocery store. In this video, we're going to explore 6 powerful foods that doctors and researchers say can lower blood pressure naturally after 60. From leafy greens that flush out excess sodium, to berries that keep your arteries flexible, to garlic and fish that strengthen your heart. These small choices can add years of energy and independence to your life. So let's dive right in and start with the first group. Leafy greens and berries, the delicious duo for healthier blood pressure. Part 2. Food number 1 and number 2, leafy greens and berries. Let's begin with 2 of the most powerful foods for lowering blood pressure after 60 years, leafy greens and berries. Why leafy greens? Vegetables like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard are packed with potassium. Potassium helps your body get rid of excess sodium through urine, and sodium, as we know, is one of the main culprits that raises blood pressure. The American Heart Association recommends seniors eat more potassium-rich vegetables daily because studies show it can lower systolic blood pressure by 4 to 5 points, a small number that makes a big difference. Take Sarah, a 68-year-old from Florida. She used to eat salty snacks every evening and her blood pressure stayed around 150/95. Her doctor suggested swapping chips for a spinach salad with olive oil and lemon. Within 3 months, her numbers dropped to 135/85. That's the power of consistent small changes. Now, let's add berries to the mix. Blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries are full of antioxidants called flavonoids. Harvard University studies found that older adults who ate just 3 servings of berries per week had a significantly lower risk of developing hypertension. These little fruits improve the flexibility of your blood vessels, helping blood flow more easily. Here's a simple tip. Add a handful of berries to your morning oatmeal or blend them into a smoothie with spinach. It's an easy, delicious way to combine 2 powerful foods in one meal. Leafy greens flush out excess sodium, and berries keep your arteries young. Together, they're like a natural prescription for healthy blood pressure. Do you already eat leafy greens or berries every week? If so, which is your favorite way to enjoy them? Share in the comments. I'd love to hear your ideas. Now, let's move to another surprising food, one that adds flavor to your meals and power to your heart. Garlic. Part 3. Food number 3. Garlic, the natural heart booster. Let's talk about a food that has been used for centuries in kitchens and natural medicine alike. Garlic. Why garlic? Garlic contains a compound called allicin, which relaxes blood vessels and improves circulation. According to a review published in the Journal of Nutrition, seniors who consumed garlic regularly saw an average drop of 8-10 points in systolic blood pressure, similar to what some medications achieve, but without side effects. Take John, a 72-year-old from Texas. He was reluctant to take too many pills, so his doctor suggested trying natural approaches along with his prescribed plan. John started adding 1 clove of raw garlic to his meals every day, sometimes in a salad, sometimes crushed into soup. Within 6 months, his blood pressure dropped from 148/92 to 45/80. His doctor was pleasantly surprised at how powerful this small change was. But here's the mistake many make, relying on garlic supplements alone. Pills may help, but research shows the fresh, raw form of garlic is far more effective, since allicin breaks down quickly when processed. Garlic isn't just a seasoning, it's a natural heart booster. Using it in daily meals can make your heart stronger and your arteries more flexible. Do you already cook with garlic at home? What's your favorite dish that includes it? Soups, stir-fries, or salads? Share your favorite recipe idea in the comments. It may inspire someone else. Now, let's move to another powerful food group, something creamy, tasty, and full of calcium and protein, low-fat dairy. Part 4, Food 4, Low-fat dairy, calcium and protein for pressure control. When we think about milk or yogurt, most of us picture breakfast with cereal or a cool snack in the afternoon. But did you know that low-fat dairy plays a powerful role in controlling blood pressure, especially after age 60? Here's why. Low-fat dairy products are rich in calcium, potassium, and protein, 3 nutrients essential for maintaining healthy blood pressure. Calcium helps your blood vessels contract and relax properly, while potassium balances out the effects of sodium in your diet. According to the American Heart Association, seniors who consumed 2 to 3 servings of low-fat dairy daily showed significantly lower blood pressure compared to those who avoided it. Let's look at Mary, a 68-year-old grandmother from Florida. She had borderline hypertension but didn't want to rely fully on medication. Her doctor suggested she add low-fat milk at breakfast and a small cup of Greek yogurt as an afternoon snack. Within months, her blood pressure readings stabilized, and she even felt more energetic for her daily walks. The mistake many make? Choosing full-fat dairy or flavored yogurts loaded with sugar. While calcium is still there, the added saturated fat and sugar can work against your heart health. The smarter choice is plain low-fat milk, unsweetened yogurt, or even kefir. Dairy isn't just for strong bones, it's also for a strong heart. Adding simple, low-fat options to your diet can help keep your blood vessels flexible and your blood pressure steady. Do you enjoy yogurt, milk, or cheese? If yes, what's your favorite healthy way to include them in your meals? And now, let's move to a heart-healthy food from the ocean, fatty fish, rich in omega-3s that protect your arteries. Part 5, Food fatty fish, omega-3 for arteries and heart protection. When doctors talk about heart health, one food group almost always comes up. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, sardines, and trout. Why? Because they are some of the richest natural sources of omega-3 fatty acids, a nutrient proven to protect the arteries and reduce high blood pressure. Omega-3s work in several ways. They reduce inflammation in the blood vessels, help lower triglyceride levels, and improve the elasticity of the arteries, making it easier for blood to flow. According to a study published in the American Journal of Hypertension, seniors who ate fatty fish at least twice a week had a 20–30% lower risk of uncontrolled hypertension compared to those who rarely ate it. Let's take the story of George, a 72-year-old retired teacher from Ohio. For years, George struggled with hypertension despite medication. His cardiologist recommended he include salmon or sardines twice a week. George was skeptical at first. He had never been a fan of fish. But after experimenting with grilled salmon and sardines on whole grain toast, he not only found meals he enjoyed, but also noticed his blood pressure readings improving within months. His doctor later confirmed that his arteries were healthier, and George proudly shared that he felt 10 years younger. The mistake many seniors make? Relying on fried fish or fish sticks, which are often loaded with sodium and unhealthy oils that cancel out the benefits. For heart health, the best choice is baked, grilled, or steamed fish, seasoned lightly with herbs and lemon. Fatty fish is like medicine on a plate. By eating just 2 servings a week, you can protect your heart, improve blood flow, and lower your risk of heart disease and high blood pressure. If you're not used to eating fish, which recipe would make it easier for you to try? Grilled salmon, sardines on toast, or maybe baked trout with herbs. And now, let's move to the final food on our list. Dark chocolate, a surprising treat that may actually help lower your blood pressure. Parts food. Number 6. Dark chocolate, flavonoids for relaxing blood vessels. Now let's end with something unexpected and sweet. Believe it or not, dark chocolate can actually be a heart-healthy food for seniors over 60. The secret lies in its flavonoids, natural plant compounds that help relax blood vessels, improve circulation, and reduce blood pressure. The American Heart Association published findings showing that small amounts of dark chocolate, especially those with 70% or more cocoa, may reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease by lowering both blood pressure and LDL cholesterol. Of course, the key word here is small amounts. We're talking about a square or 2 per day, not an entire candy bar. Take Mary, a 68-year-old grandmother in California. She loved sweets, but her doctor warned her about her rising blood pressure. Instead of cutting out all treats, she switched from sugary milk chocolate to a small daily piece of dark chocolate with almonds. Over time, not only did her cravings stay satisfied, but her blood pressure readings also improved. She says, "It felt like I was cheating, but in the best possible way." The mistake many people make, thinking all chocolate is healthy. Milk chocolate and white chocolate are often loaded with sugar and fat, which can do more harm than good. Only dark chocolate, rich in flavonoids, offers the real benefits. Sometimes nature gives us small pleasures that are also powerful medicine. A little dark chocolate can help your arteries relax and your heart stay strong. Do you prefer your dark chocolate plain or with nuts and fruit? And now that we've explored all 6 foods, bananas, leafy greens, berries, low-fat dairy, fatty fish, and dark chocolate, it's time to bring it all together in our conclusion. We've now covered 6 powerful foods that can naturally lower blood pressure after 60. Bananas for potassium, leafy greens for nitrates, berries for antioxidants, low-fat dairy for calcium, fatty fish for omega-3s, dark chocolate for flavonoids. Each of these foods may seem simple, but together they form a natural shield for your heart, blood vessels, and overall well-being. The science is clear. From the CDC to the American Heart Association, small daily choices can reduce your risk of hypertension, stroke, and heart disease. The big lesson here? It's never too late to make a change. Even if you've struggled with high blood pressure for years, incorporating just 1 or 2 of these foods into your diet can make a measurable difference. Which of these 6 foods will you add to your grocery list this week? I'd love to hear your answer in the comments. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more science-backed senior health tips, and share it with a friend who might benefit. And remember this: your health is in your hands. Small changes today can give you more energy, more independence, and more years of life to enjoy. Stay strong, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.